Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. My name is VSDA, or the INSANEBRIT if you prefer, and this is the Q&A that I promised to do at reaching at least 100 subscribers. I got up to 82 and I have surpassed that due to this last week. It's craziness with over 38,000 of you watching me eat a cookie. Unbelievable. And yeah, so I've currently right now, 10 minutes ago, I have checked and I am 814 subscribers. Incredible. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm happy a lot of you, or at least, you know, a percentage of you looked past the cookie, as it were, and checked out my other content and actually enjoyed it. I wish that more people would have done that, because I might have had 5,000 at this point. I don't know. But there you go. I'm happy to have a bunch of people that are watching me and saying how good my content is, etc., etc. So follow me on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description below, or Twitter. I know a lot of you have said that Facebook is dead and stuff like that and come from Instagram. I might have an Instagram account. I might get one, rather. I don't know as of yet. If I do, I will leave it in the link in the description below, so you can follow me there as well. But I'll be very new to it anyway, so I'm unsure of Instagram. I know it's a lot about photo based and stuff like that. So yeah, now this could have went a few ways. This could have went as some people submitted 400 questions, which I would have had to do the thing in about 2 or 3 parts overall. About no questions, which would have been just fucking embarrassing. And finally, what it basically has come down to is 30 to 40 questions, and that's fine. That's good enough for me. I'm happy with that. I think it covers a lot of things, and I hope you do enjoy this. Like I said, every 10 questions, I am going to stop the video and then just I'll edit it together, which is piss easy, because I want to, you know, I don't want this freezing up on me like it did in the last response vlog. You know, everyone seems to be breaking up on me now that I've become like my car catcher and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's pissing me off. Everyone's fucking up. Alright, so the first question is, what type of music are you into / song is your favourite? Okay, so the type of music I used to be in was metal. Or I won't say metal. Well, Limp Bizkit, which is a bit rock. What's that other guy's name? Placebo. You know, I can't remember all of it, to be honest with you. Man, one particular band, Puddle of Mud. You know, I used to like with some of their songs, you know, here and there, but it's very mixed. I'll take one song from a group and I like it, and then I'll download that and so forth. But recently it hasn't been like that, or the past few years it has not been like that. I don't like a lot of music on the music channel because it's mostly R&B based kind of thing, and I'm not really into that at all. So so if I look down on my list now, currently what I'm listening to, I think that's a fair judgment. You can judge me on that if you want. What is this? It has to be like bouncy and positive, at least from my point. So I don't know, Lean from Lean On, sorry, from Major Lazer. Freedom featuring Ennio and Mario Idea. I can't say the fucking names for the sake of my life. You Don't Own Me from Grace, mainly because Grace has got a beautiful voice and she's fit anyway. Closer from Tegan and Sarah, or Sarah, whatever, S-A-R-A. That's basically from BoJack Horseman, where his friend dies from cancer, and it's the ending theme. And a lot of people, if you look at the comment section, say, I came here from BoJack Horseman. And the last one is from Suicide Squad, the theme tune, which is I Started a Joke. Yes, it was originally the Bee Gees, but the theme tune from Suicide Squad has drums in it. Pisses me off. It ruins the song. It's not needed, but it's there. They've put it in. It's their style. I get it. It's a theme. But the original song is actually I Started a Joke from Susie. I can't read the name of the album, but if you just put I Started a Joke and put in Susie into iTunes, you can. No, you know what? I'll actually leave that in the link in the description below if I can get it. I think I can get it. I'll give you the actual title of the album, maybe, yeah, because I've downloaded it. So if it helps you out, that is an uncut version of the original Suicide Squad song without the fucking drums, if you're into it. More music. Black Eyed Peas I used to listen to a lot. Ellie Goulding, but more or less she's fit. Coldplay. Oh man, what have I got here? See, these are all weird people who you've never really heard of. Heroes, We Could Be, Marcello, Who else is this? Hungry from Rob Bailey and the Hustle something or other. More JT Mashimina fucking things. Oh, Linkin Park I used to listen to a lot as well. What else we got here? Nicki Minaj, like one or two of her songs. Like they're bouncy and positive, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Starships. Anyway, she's fit anyway. So, the Offspring Cruising. I can't remember that one. I'm just reading the names now. Rise from David Guetta. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Rise featuring Scarlet Grey. Tim Burge. Seek what? Tokyo Drift, Tenkaki Boys, or whatever they're called. Will I Am. That's pretty. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, there's not many songs which you can pinpoint with me. They're just varied. I've even got the Hitman theme tune. Ava Maria singing that, so it's kind of opera based. So at least look, I've spent 5 minutes now just talking about the music I like. But yeah, so it's varied with me. It's touch and go. It's never you never know what you're gonna find with me in music tastes or what have you. What else do we have? Next question. If you could travel anywhere, where would it be? Well, straight off the bat, I'm going to give a typical gamer response now at this, and I'm just going to say Japan. It has to be Japan. It's got anime, it's got games, it's a beautiful city, the chicks are hot, you know what I mean? It's all good, you know, and I think they're just cute as fuck. I mean, they're like 5'1" and you know what I mean, or whatever. I don't mind girls that are smaller than me, kind of thing. That's, you know. What else is there? Japan. They got all kinds of interesting tech. The food's nice. I like the food as well. You know, Asian food specifically. I'm not a big fan of. I don't know if they eat dogs and stuff like that. I don't know. I would always be careful about what's eaten over there or what I'm eating. You know what I mean? Not a big fan of raw fish or sushi or whatever. I don't know, but whatever. You know, pork balls and rice with, you know, I suppose I'm doing the typical Chinese takeaway. I know it's a different country, but you know what I mean, like kind of scenario about what I would like over there. But yeah, so for me overall, Japan would be a great place to go and visit as a gamer more than anything. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I know it's typical gamer response, but there you go. What else is there? What's your favourite colour and why? It's an odd question. I suppose blue. I am a Chelsea fan, and so blue is. I'm always wearing blue. I like white, as you can see. I'm into. I like white. It looks nice and crisp and clean and fresh. I don't know. Red as well because it's bright. And I mean, my INSANEBRIT gaming logo is red. You know, I could have picked any colour, and I decided to go with red. It's just something about the colour red when it comes to being bright. I don't wear a lot of red, but there you go. It's like that. I just seem to pick as my logo to stand out. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. So yeah. Okay, how tall are you? Now, I have been asked a few questions. Questions relating to my appearance or whatever, and I don't understand why you need to know all this kind of stuff. But I don't mind giving you an answer for curiosity purposes. First of all, how tall am I? I am 6 foot. I may not look it in this chair. I don't know. I'm not going to stand up. I can't be bothered. You know, because it's going to be weird. But yeah, so I'm 6 foot. And somebody asked me how much do I weigh. Why do people seem to want to know how much I weigh? I've been called fat in the comment section below. But I tell you what, my weight does not define who I am, and I'm not that fat. I've seen bigger YouTubers, and I'm like, I just don't understand this whole obsession with me being fat. Even if I do have a bit of weight on me, I'm not struggling to get up the fucking stairs. I am, you know what I mean? It is just ridiculous. I'm actually 6 foot and broad-shouldered. I can sit back like that, but I don't often because, what do you call it? Because it feels weird being far away. So I get up in your face a little bit to see the camera, you know? So I don't know why this so-called obsession with my weight, it seems to have sprung up, or certain people. I think it's just haters trying to use things against me because they're sad fuckheads. But I don't know. It is what it is. That's just one aspect of it. So yeah, I'm 6 foot, guys. And also, yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say. as well. A lot of people have a premise of me, I suppose, looking the way I do when I go out. Well, I do look the way I do when I go out, but I don't have my glasses on. That's another thing. A lot of people seem to think or have an idea that I walk down the street with my fucking glasses on like some kind of nerd. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you do that, you do that. But I don't do that, man. I wouldn't be caught dead in the street with my glasses on, you know. I only use them for TV. I don't need them constantly, you know. So yeah, TV and reading max. Other than that, I won't be wearing them, you know. I have been told when I walk down the street from various people who, I mean, like relatives who come home, and they say to me, or they come over and they're like, oh, so-and-so saw you down the street. And I'm like, I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is that? I don't know who they are. They never said anything to me, like, oh, I know this person or that person. And I get told the following, oh, they said you looked like you was going to kill someone. What? I'm walking down the fucking street. But, you know, like, I'm going to pick up a game. I'm going to do some shopping. I'm going to a relative's house, whatever. And I'm being told that I look like I'm going to kill someone. That's pretty fucking extreme, ain't it? But that's how apparently intimidating I apparently am. And then I started to notice more and more that people were crossing the street. But that's not because I'm super fat or something like that, you know what I mean? I can't get down the street, or I'm wobbling, like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But yeah, it's weird. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I am intimidating to stand over. I mean, I notice when I'm in the queue, I'm taller than most people in a line or some or other most of the time. So I don't know. Maybe that's basically it. Without the glasses, I look more intimidating, and I don't know. Maybe you guys don't understand that. Like I said, I am broad-shouldered. I'm not just some fat blob walking around. If you are fat, you're fat, and that's fine. But you know what I mean? People getting a premise of me, and I want to put that straight. Anyway, let's have a look at what else. Next question. What is your most anticipated game of the year? Now, this is an interesting question. There are games that have come out and I have not been able to play as of yet. That's my own fault because of everything I've had to save up for and all the bullshit that I've had to go through recently, including buying a new laptop, which I did need. So it's set me back quite a bit. I haven't even been able to play the newest game out I want to play, which I will get into in a little bit. So yeah, most anticipated game for the year, at least Doom's out now, Uncharted 4, I really want to play, haven't played it yet, and I will be playing at some point, hopefully. Yes, I know they're older games, people, I know that, I understand that, but if I haven't played them, I want to play them especially, and have fun, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter if they're old or new, I will play them. So for me right now is Battlefield. I'm interested in World War 1, I love the Battlefield series, going back to World War 1 is fucking awesome, or World War 2, I'm not too sure, I think it's World War 1, yeah. Battlefield 1, hence it's World War 1, it's got to be. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving that. I want to hear the story of that as well. I'm very interested in the story. Multiplayer I will be playing, of course. Going to be interesting. You know, how long I stick to it, I don't know, but it's going to be one of the games I pick up, at least hopefully, if this, if what I'm doing right now continues, you know what I mean, and everything's positive and that shit. So that's my most anticipated game of the year. I am interested in playing with The Rise of the Tomb Raider. I played the last one, the reboot, it was fantastic. Strong female character, kick-ass, you know, great voice actress. I love what they've done with her character growth, and then we're going to see the new one. It's on Xbox One already, I know that, but, you know, it is what it is, and I'm a PlayStation person, so I'm going to be waiting for a PlayStation. That comes out on October 11th. My God, I'm speaking for 11 minutes straight now. Okay, do I like Call of Duty, or do you like Call of Duty, rather? Pretty strange question. Just let you know, I've done a playthrough of 2 Call of Duties, I believe. I've reviewed 2 Call of Duties. So no, I fucking hate it. No, what I am going to say is, go down to the completed playthrough playlist. It's got completed playthroughs. That playlist has all the games I completed, and you can see all my playthroughs in full. Some of them are not very good, like the Walking Dead Season 2, because it was my first playthrough. The Batman one kept fucking up on me, because I didn't have this mic at the time, so I was using a headset, a piece of shit headset, by the way. It ain't very good for recording. Chat's fine, but in terms of recording, it's nowhere good quality, you know what I mean? It comes out fucked up. So yeah, go down to complete playthroughs, and you will see a bunch of games that you probably didn't even know I actually played. Okay, what is your favourite game series? Okay, this is an interesting question. Now, my favourite game series is, I've played a bunch of games, and I love them. Okay, so Assassin's Creed I played from the first one all the way up to a certain game. I can't remember what it was. Not Brotherhood. Brotherhood was fucking awesome. Oh, I don't remember the name of it. It was a game, it was an Assassin's Creed game that I actually got stuck on, and I got pissed off at, and I never played it. Then, the one I jumped into next, straight after that, I think it was Black Flag. I bought on the PS4, loved Black Flag. Then I played Unity, and I have got Syndicate, but I don't think I'll do a playthrough of that. It's too late for that, I feel. It's going to take long, and after this Metal Gear Solid playthrough, that's going to be a pain in the arse. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Another favourite series of mine is the Metal Gear Solid franchise. I played Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. I clocked that multiple times. It was a fucking great game. And I've bought the HD remakes, you know, the HD, where is it now? What's it called? I can't remember. It was on PS3. If it was on PS4, I would buy it again. Yeah, so I have the HD collection, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, yeah, and I think there was another one. And I've got Metal Gear Solid 4 as well, which is another great game. And though it was on the PS3, I still say it's one of the best games ever for the PS3. It just stood out. It was a very early console game on the PS3, and it still stands today, in my eyes, one of the best fucking games ever, considering the technology. It still stands out as a masterpiece to me. And I am playing, as I said, the fifth one and the last one, at least the last one I'm planning on picking up at least at this particular point in time. So yeah, my favourite gaming series is Metal Gear Solid. I do play FIFA. I'm a fanboy of FIFA. I play it every fucking year. Literally, I buy it brand new, no questions asked, and I play it. Updated squads, simulations that I do, and stuff like that. So those two particular games I do enjoy. What else is there? I have played the Far Cry one. I played Far Cry, I think 3, then 4, then Primal. Primal wasn't a good game compared to number 4. At least that's my opinion. I'm trying to look at the other games I've got. I've got a bunch of Call of Duties as well. I mean, I played Call of Duty on and off. I haven't prestiged in the last one. Hitman series I absolutely love. Battlefield is another one, game series I love, especially from Battlefield 2, what I bought, you know, when it was more comedy based, you know, instead of what it is now. What else is there? Dead Space I really do enjoy. That's about it, really. That's all I really got. I got a couple of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls games. Last Grand Theft Auto. Strategy games or whatever. I like Civilization. That's pretty cool. That's going to come up in another question, by the way, as well. What else is there? So yeah, basically my gaming series, right, is literally Metal Gear Solid and FIFA. Metal Gear Solid ended, so I don't know what was going to be my new favorite game series. I'm not too sure. I don't know about that just yet, if any. My favorite game. Okay, now this automatically, and there's no, it coincides with another question of what's the longest time you've ever played a game, like how many years, I suppose. FIFA, of course, I buy every year, so in terms of game hours, you're talking that's the winner, hands down. But if you're talking about game in alone, what I've played, the longest, I'm talking SOCOM Confrontation. Yes, it was a piece of shit when it came out. The graphics were bad, there was glitches, there was everything, but it was basically search and destroy, a whole game based on search and destroy, tactical gameplay, up to 32 players in a room, 16v16, SOCOM Confrontation. Look it up. It is, unfortunately, it died in 2014 when they shut the servers down. Rest in peace, SOCOM Confrontation, because it was one of the best games ever. I know there are other SOCOM fans out there that say the other ones were better. I get that. I played that for 5 years, since 2009 till this day the server shut down. I played that game. I got a rank 10. It took me forever because I was in 16v16s and I kept getting frozen, or the cheaters came in and stuff like that, and that is what it is. But I got my rank 10, and I got the picture to prove it even. Yes, I am that fucking sad. But anyway. So yeah, SOCOM Confrontation for me is my favourite game ever that I've played, along with Metal Gear Solid series / FIFA. What is your favourite comic book movie? This was a bloody good question. Again, I can't read out the names of the people that said these questions. But basically, comic book movie, there are a lot of them. I have seen a fair chunk. Even in the Marvel universe as well as the DC universe. For me, I am a Batman fanboy, hence Batman is watching me all the time. For me, so I did love the Joker Batman, the Batman with the Joker in it, you know, Heath Ledger and stuff like that. That was a great Batman. However, for me, I do like the Bane one. I like to see my comic book heroes struggle. You know, Man of Steel was good where he came up with, like, he had to break that guy's neck, and he screamed no, you know what I mean, as he did it, or, you know what I mean, he didn't want to kill anyone, he was forced to, you know, all the rest of it, you know, struggling to make moral judgments and stuff like that. I like to see my superhero struggle. I don't want to see a superhero that goes in there and goes, oh, I'm going to save the day, like, for the bazillionth time. That shit's boring, man. We want to see how superheroes push. We want to see them broken and bashed. We want to see them have a fight that pushes them to the limits, if that's what the point I'm trying to put across to you. So when that moment when Bane backbreakers the Batman, you know what I mean? Oh man, that was fucking sick. I absolutely loved it. For me, Bane is a big guy. I'm pretty big, you know. He's got a shaved head. I normally have a shaved head if you look at some of my videos. For me, Bane is just I love Bane. I think he's a great character. I mean, alright, the whole premise of him in the comic books and stuff like that, he had this super stuff pumping through his veins, but in the last Batman they humanized him and put a real face on a character that, you know what I mean, and he did it so fucking well. That mask looks evil as shit. Tom Hardy did a fantastic job with that, and I'm very that for me, my comic book movie is Batman, the one with Bane in it. I can't remember what it's called exactly right now. Okay, so we're reaching up to nearly 10 questions. Okay, so what is your favorite console? Wait, what was your first console? What is your favorite console? Okay, so my first console was the PlayStation 1. I can't remember the first game I played. Toshio Battle something or other. I can't remember what it was, with Fu in it and Rungo. You can Google it if you want, those two characters specifically. Yeah, so PS1 I absolutely loved. Played Die Hard. You know, it was crap when you're looking back. It looks terrible. My favorite console, as I said, is the PlayStation. My favorite console actually has got to be the PlayStation 3. It gave. Sorry about that. Yeah, as I was saying, the PlayStation 3, my camera seemed to have stopped filming for some bizarre reason. It cut off at 21 minutes. Maybe that's the limit of it. I have no clue. So yeah, the PS3 for me is a great console. I mean, I absolutely love it. I mean, it stands out even today, and I don't mind going back and playing some PS3 games here and there. It lasted 7 years, I believe it was. It was the longest console generation. It still stands up today as one of the absolute, you know, best consoles in my opinion. I did have an Xbox, not an Xbox One. I had an Xbox 360 Xbox with the Halo, and I loved it. Whatever. Weren't many games on it, though. What I recall, I had maybe Gears. I don't know, but Xbox 360, or maybe Gears came out on 360. I'm not sure. But basically, Xbox 360 I had, and I was playing Assassin's Creed, and it fucking crapped out on me. Near the end, the very end, I remember it. I was getting to know the story, what was happening, what was going on, the conclusion. Yes, after hours, and it fucking gave me the red ring of death, didn't it? Piece of shit. I sent it back to Microsoft multiple times. They told me it was on my end. I said fuck you. They said, fuck you back, really, when they didn't really do anything. And so that was that. I basically stripped it down, threw it away, and sold the hard drive. Piece of shit. Never bought one again. End of story. And yeah, that's why I didn't really, you know, and I played Assassin's Creed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it was, you know what I mean? I carried on later on the PlayStation, specifically. Sorry, specifically. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. I didn't say it right. I don't know. I'm probably lazy, that's what it is. So yeah, the PS3. So yeah, the PlayStation 1 was my first. The PlayStation 3 was my favorite. That may change over time, of course, because the PlayStation 4 is new technology and stuff like that, and that's fine. You know, it's not a big deal. Changing opinions ain't really a problem to me. You know, things happen. But I haven't really played a lot of games on the PS4 as much as I would have liked to. Don't get me wrong, I've had fun, but that's probably because of my not buying as many games as such, etc. You know what I mean? At least not at this particular point in time. So DC or Marvel? Hard and easy at the same time, because I want to say DC because of Batman. I love Superman as well, or Man of Steel. I love the way they did the movies. So yeah, DC for me, but it doesn't mean to say that I don't like Marvel, because I fucking love Marvel's movies. Captain America, they did very well. Avengers, I believe they made as well. You know, they've made a bunch of movies. I don't know if Deadpool's Marvel. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen it. I disregard Marvel and I disregard Deadpool and the Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad because I haven't seen them, so I couldn't include them in anything right now. At this particular point in time, I will be buying those at some point. Hence, but whatever. So yeah, for me, DC, but I do like Marvel's movies. They do it very, very well. I'm even loving the new X-Men, X-Men First Class. And I think the new one is X-Men Apocalypse. That's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see that. Some of these movies I'm talking about anyway, you can watch on Netflix, so check that out as well. Who are your favourite YouTubers? Now, this is a strange one for me as well, because Rocket, what was it? Rocket Jump. I think he does lots of funny stuff and stuff like that. Freddie Wong, rather. I'm sure you know of him. Got his like 80 million subscribers or some crazy fucking shit. Or I don't know how many views overall. I have no idea. But very, very good YouTuber. Does a lot of good skits and stuff like that and whatever. What else is there? Angry Joe, I like Angry Joe. I think he's a great YouTuber. I love what he does. His reviews are funny. I always watch them. Sometimes I want to play a game, so I won't watch his reviews because I want to play it myself, review it, and then maybe I'll watch him later on, see what he thought of it. But yeah, so I don't, like I said, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers, believe it or not. Because, well, my friend watches it like it's TV, so he's always saying, "Oh, look at this person, look at that person," and unless he says to me, "Go watch that person," I won't go and watch them. I don't look for on YouTube anymore. Especially, I think I used to watch certain people those people every single day. I look out for what they were doing, and now I barely watch them once a week. I haven't even checked what Angry Joe has out, for example. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I know he's got Suicide Squad review up. I'm not fucking watching it. I don't want to ruin the movie for myself. Whatever. What else is there? So yeah, that's basically it, really, guys. I don't really watch YouTube as much as you would think. That's just the way it is. Um. Okay. How old are you and what is your real name? My real name, I don't really want to say. It's probably out there on the internet, but I don't really know why people want to know that. How old am I? I'm 28. I started this when I was 27. Yeah, that's about it. That's my age. Um, will I be playing? Oh, sorry. Will I? Will you be playing Bloodborne? No, and I'll give you a reason why. Is it because how should I put it? Hold on. I won't be playing it because I'm shit at those games. I'll say it plain and simply. I played Dark Souls 2. I bought it full price, 40, 50 quid, whatever it was, on the PS3. Played it for like 10 hours, I think. Man, I couldn't get past a certain part, and I didn't get very far. Bloodborne is probably, no doubt, going to be the same. It is not my type of game. It really is not. All you will see me doing is trying it, failing, 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 selling it. That's all you're going to see me do. What is the point? I won't be having fun. I can look, if it's tough and I progress, it's great, but I probably won't be, progressing in that. So I won't be buying it. I have to be honest with you. I have to be honest with myself and say those games are not for me. I can't play them. I haven't got the psychological patience to deal with that shit. And it'd be a waste of my time and a waste of your time. You know what I mean? Even though I get angry at some points, and you might enjoy that, there's a difference between being angry and then never progressing it. You know what I mean? You get tired of that shit very, very quickly when I'm angry at something and I can't move on, and it's, you know what I mean? So I'm sorry about that. I will not be playing those types of games. If I'm not having fun, then what's the point? You know what I mean? And I won't be having fun in that game. You know. Not to say I won't play hard games. It's just a game that I've tried to venture into in the Dark Souls kind of scenario. And you know what I mean? And people tell me it's different, but I'm not going to, at least until I make money or someone pays for that shit for me, I won't be trying it out, to be honest with you, because I don't spend invested money in something I know I'm not going to like. It doesn't make sense. Why did you start YouTube? That is a big question. It's pretty broad. Well, not broad. It's probably about 10 minutes alone, so I'm going to skip that. I probably will be for another video maybe, but that is in my head, so I have that question. Do not worry about it. Where are you in England? Well, I'm just going to say I'm in London. Born and raised. That's where I'm at. That's all you're going to get out of me, to be honest with you. Would you start PC gaming? PC gaming? PC gaming. Go to my completed playthroughs, and you will see Sid Meier's Civilization 5. It was a playthrough, one of my first ones. It's not very good though. You know, so if you want to skip the first video and go to the second or the last video I did, or the one before that, I don't know. But Sid Meier's Civilization 5 is on there. I would like to start redoing that at a faster pace, and on my new PC, by the way, at some point, I don't know, but I wanted to get a monitor and stuff like that before I start doing that shit. Another PC game that I do have on my thing is, I think, XCOM Enemy Unknown, one of the XCOM games, where you basically see me, you know, and I really do struggle and fight, and it's fucking hilarious. I recommend you check out that if you're into PC gaming, and it's a different kind of content for me as well. You know, I come up with a story for my character, the SDA, you know, and he's a badass motherfucker. He's taking out people. He's bringing his crew with him. It's fucking awesome. But I haven't stuck with it, and I haven't completed the game, to be honest with you. The next one out is out as well, so I don't know. I haven't bought that either. So I'm still stuck on this first one. Well, not stuck. I just haven't gone back and played it, to be honest with you. How do you think Chelsea will do under Conte this season? I was going to do a vlog about this whole separately based on the Chelsea future, like what's going to happen, my predictions and stuff like that. At least, well, at the beginning, I'll give you the beginning part and then I'll leave it there. Under Conte this season, I was hoping we're going to win the league. So that was my whole thought. Has that changed? Possibly. To be honest with you, now after what I've seen Man City do and all the rest of it, I think Man United or Man City will win the league actually this season specifically. I don't know if Chelsea will do it. So I'm hoping for maybe top four. I'm happy with that at this particular point. If we set our bar low and we push up higher, yes, success all day. So let's be realistic. But I'm optimistic. I'm always saying win the league. I'll win the, like I said when he came in, win the league, win the league, win the league. But if not, I'll make top four and I'll be happy with that at this point. Do you watch WWE? Hold on, let me check the camera before it fucking fucks up again. Yeah, okay. So I think my limit's on 20 minutes. What is with 20 minutes? Everything's 20 minutes. Do you watch WWE? Well, when I watched it, it was WWF. You know, the Ministry of Darkness taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, the Brood, Gangrel, Christian Edge. You know what I mean? Viscera. The Acolytes, or the APA as they were known back then, more or less. The Acolytes Protection Agency. Farouk Bradshaw. DX, Triple H, Road Dogg, Badass Billy Gunn. Who else was there? China, rest in peace, poor China. You know, you know, great wrestler. So you know, I watched it from 1997. My favorite wrestler was Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rattlesnake, as it were. You know, still one of my absolute favorites. I watched it all the way up to. I used to collect them. I didn't have Sky. And I used to collect the VHS videos back in the day. I had was it 200? No, I had up to 100 to 200 videos on VHS or WWE. I don't have them now, by the way. I threw them all away. They broke. You know, that's just life. I just threw them away. VHS became ridiculous. No point keeping anymore. The last one pay-per-view I really watched or whatever was SummerSlam with. Oh, I love Mankind, by the way. He was good. He was funny. The Rock versus Brock Lesnar. Right now, my favorite wrestler is Brock Lesnar, the monster. You know what I mean? Bring on the pain kind of thing. You know. Love him. Watched him. I posted in my Facebook group. I posted a matchup or part of a match where he defeated The Rock at SummerSlam. He did the F5. The new champion. Fucking epic. I loved it. You know, The Rock was playing the bad guy. And, you know, everyone hated The Rock because of Hollywood and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. And I do like Brock Lesnar even to this day. I think Brock Lesnar's a great wrestler. Stone Cold, if he's there, I'm happy to watch him here and there. But I don't watch it these days. I really don't. I think I like Brock Lesnar's page and maybe he'll post something and I'll watch it. But other than that, I don't really follow WWE like that as it is now known. But yeah, so big fan of all the old school stuff. Happy to watch the new stuff, but I ain't got access to it, so I don't bother. And I'm not going to pay out money every single month for, you know, it does make sense, especially these days. Will you play any? Will you be playing any Telltale games? Well, funnily enough, as I said, season 2 of Walking Dead is on my channel. I got the Walking Dead Michonne playthrough, 3 parts as it were. So that's on my channel. Go to completed playthroughs. God's sake. No one knows anything about completed playthroughs. What is with you guys? And that is a better playthrough than my Season 2 one, because Season 2 I was like really new to YouTube and didn't know what I was doing so much. But the Michonne one's pretty funny, or pretty good. And people said they enjoyed it. What else? Oh yeah, there is the Telltale games I am planning on playing, and that's the Batman game. However, I can't afford it, or I'm not paying out for it because I need my money for the card catcher I might be getting. The new one, I don't know if I need a new one. I have no idea, but I'm saving right now. If I could, I would have bought that and played that for you straight away and ignored Metal Gear until I've done that game, which is only what, be about 3 or 4 part or something. So that's not that's going to be short and sweet. What is your most played game? I've already covered that actually with SOCON Confrontation, so I'm fine with that. What is your favourite movie? Movies for me, I watch a lot of movies now based on comic books and stuff like that. Movies for me that stand out are Troy, Black Hawk Down. Oh man, what else is there? Tears of the Sun was pretty good. A lot of war movies, to be honest with you. Gladiator. Shit, I'm trying to see my movies over there actually. God damn it. Godzilla, I didn't mind the Godzilla. The remake wasn't too bad. That Resident Evil series as well. Um, I know a lot of people hate them. They're based on video games and stuff like that. I get that, and sometimes they're not done very well. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other movies. Oh, I watch a lot of Japanese movies, or some of them. Red Cliff is a great movie. Basically, Dynasty's Warriors, a movie version of it. And Old Boy, I love Old Boy. Not V for Vendetta. That Lady Vengeance, the Vengeance series. I watched a lot of fucked up Japanese movies in my time. I haven't watched them in a while, to be honest with you. I just haven't. You know, I used to go on HMV and stuff like that, and I used to pick them up on the cheap, maybe, or you know, I find something, and then if something looks interesting to me, I'll buy it on Amazon via Blu-ray and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I get them in high quality. If I actually look at my Old Boy, oh, and Battle Royal, the Japanese Battle Royal. The premise is fantastic. I've got one of them on Blu-ray. This is Old Boy. If you can see that, I don't know. Shit, I can't see the camera right now. But yeah, so Old Boy, the metal casing. I paid out 20 quid for that. I don't care. It's cool. It's a cool fucking movie. Love it. What else is there? The Ring. Now, I do like the Ring movies and stuff like that. There is a Western version of it, but let me tell you something. The Western version, I think, is shit compared to the Japanese version. Japanese version don't give a fuck. When them people want to scare you, they scare the shit out of you. So the Japanese version is actually a lot better. Okay, next question. Favorite movie. Who do you think will win the Premier League? Okay, well, again, another football question. Again, I'm going to say Man City or Manchester United at this particular point in time. Other than that, I would say Chelsea. Those top 3 teams are going to win it. One of those 3. I would be amazed if Tottenham did any better. I would be amazed if Liverpool did anything, because let's face it, guys, it's their year every year. Um, you know, I'm interested to see what Everton do with their new manager. West Ham, I know they're rivals. We've got them in the first game of the Premier League. That's going to be an interesting. Derby game, our first game. He seems to be a good manager. You know, they've got some good players. They bought. Everyone's built up their squads. You know, as I said, I'm going to go into a lot more detail maybe in a preview of the Premier League. I don't know. I haven't decided what to do about that. Who do you think will win the Championship? Which this is a league below the Premier League. I don't really know, to be honest with you. At this point, it's a very tough league. I know every single year people come close, they fail. I haven't really done any research about who's even in that league. Newcastle have gone down into that league, but they've lost to Fulham, who were nearly relegated last season. So you can say you can't tell, because realistically, you know, Fulham were nearly relegated from that division, yet they've beaten Newcastle in the first game, and they've just come from a higher up division. So you don't know where it's going to go. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really keep tabs on it. I know the person who asked me. I think his name's James, actually. Shout out to James. Who asked me that question. I remember specifically because he was tweeting me quite a bit on Twitter. So yeah, for you, man, I hope Birmingham win it. You know, I hope you come back in the Premier League. Or are you already in it? No, I don't think you came up. Again, I don't keep track of that, man. So I am sorry about that. But I don't really have an opinion on that right now. I mean, I hope Birmingham do it if they're not in the thing already.
You know, but like I said, it's a very tough league to get out of. Newcastle, I feel sorry for them. I think they're a great city. I think they're a bit unrealistic with their goals, but I think they should be in the Premier League, and it is a shame they've gone down. And I'm happy that Rafa Benitez cleared out all the shit and hopefully got players that want to be there. Anyway, but that's all I'm really going to go on that. What part of the UK are you from? Again, I said London. Hold on, I've got to check the time of this video. God damn it. Hold on, give me a second. No, I'm going to stop the video here and I'll edit it on. So give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, this is part 3. Okay, so what question was I on? Okay, why do you support Chelsea? My whole family's Chelsea. I grew up around that area kind of scenario, so you know, that is basically why I support Chelsea. Always have since I was 1 or 2 years old. Used to go to the games, stuff like that. So yeah, my whole family's just basically Chelsea, you know, and I've been following them for you know, my whole life basically. That's more or less why I support Chelsea. Um, I don't know really much else what to say on that. You know what I mean? When the whole family's blue, where are you gonna go? You know, it is what it is. I'm a Chelsea fan through and through. Win, lose or draw doesn't matter. Or I like watching the tactical side of it as well, seeing the formations, seeing the counter, analysing what they're doing. You know, tactics wise and stuff like that. You know, and who they should bring on, who should bring off. It's always interesting to me that kind of in-depth kind of scenario. I have a relative that sits up on the West Upper, I believe it is, you know, the singing place, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a very big part of my life, you know. I did get out of football for a while, actually, when I was younger. I stopped watching football, and then I got back into it. And, you know, but like I said, even now, you know, I mean, I had, I had an accident on the street one day. I fell, like, on the street, and I twisted my knee or something. My foot got caught in a pavement or something like that, and I twisted my knee, and I was walking across the street, and I was limping. A guy asked me if he was all right, him and his girlfriend. I was like, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. And I just left the house, and I was like, fuck that, I'm limping all the way to my friend's house to watch the game, and I did. That's how impatient. But I'll never forget what he said. He said, "Is Chelsea playing?" I said, "Yeah, Chelsea are playing. They're on tonight now, Champions League or whatever it was." And then his girlfriend moaned and said, "Oh, we're watching so-and-so show." He said, "Oh, I'm not watching that fucking shit." I'll never forget that. That was fucking funny as I limped away. That was fucking hilarious. Okay, let me just check my camera's still working. Okay, yes, that's still working. Okay, but yeah, I'll never forget that. So yeah, just a Chelsea fan. I live near the local area and stuff like that. So you know, what was I gonna do? Blah blah blah. Okay, why am I skip that question? All right, no, I've already done the championship one. Okay, hobbies outside of gaming that we wouldn't know about, etc. Hobbies outside of gaming and stuff like that, and YouTube. Let's just say that because obviously, you know, I do YouTube as a hobby. It is my life, so I'm not even gonna lie about that. Don't do a lot to be honest with you. I mean, I love my anime, my Japanese anime. I collect them, I watch them, you know, stuff like that. Uh, there isn't really a lot. I mean, I love my football as well. Um, yeah, I don't really. There's not too much, you know. I love my film stuff like that. I don't really do a lot. Um, Other than that, because it is my absolute passion, my hobby kind of thing. If I can lift this up, actually, this is another hobby of mine. Ah, sorry, I got one hand here, so you can tell. Give me a second. Ah, ah. So yeah, I lift weights. In case you guys didn't know that. Again, going with that fat thing as well. So yeah, I lift weights as a hobby as well. I do that every single day. Well, I used to do it every single day, but it was like more or less 3 times a week or what have you. This set of weights actually cost supposedly £500. I got it off. Shit, what's wrong with this? I got it off of Amazon for like £50. It was a bargain. You know what I mean? Like, come on. £500 set of weights from Canada for 50 quid. You fucking crazy? You know, hell, I snapped that shit up. Anyway, so yeah, I lift weights. I know the next question is how much do you lift? Blah 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 blah. Right now it's 25 kilograms. I lift. I should be on more, but I basically Stopped lifting for about a month because I was focusing on YouTube and stuff like that. So I just haven't had time. I've been doing other things. I've been distracted by things. So, but I've got to get more back into that. But don't worry, you know. But yeah, so lifting weights is something I do outside of YouTube that you might not have known about. I also used to do wrestling with a wrestling company. I trained for them for about a month, but I learned some things. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to give them any. I'm not going to tell you their name because I'm pissed off at the company. Well, not the company. It's more one particular trainer pissed me off. So he was a dick. So I'm not going to even promote them in the slightest. So fuck that. But yeah, so I used to do part wrestling as well for just a month. I trained with them. Let's be honest. I only trained with them and you know whatever. And basically, you know when somebody exposes a turnbuckle and they throw them into an exposed turnbuckle. Now, oh my god, the exposed turnbuckle, cheating, motherfucking, whatever. That's basically fake. It doesn't actually hurt because I've been thrown into them. He under the turnbuckle and threw me into it, and it didn't hurt one bit. It cushions you. It's fine. The ropes, it's fake, blatantly fake. I'm not saying all wrestling's fake because I'm not like that. Let's be honest. From someone who did it to somebody who watches it or watched it rather, you know, I know the pain you go through. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Um, okay. So, favorite thing to drink. Now, I wasn't sure about this question. Like, what did he mean by this? So, I like Coca-Cola, the original. Fuck that Pepsi shit. That's just me. Red Bull I enjoy as well. But if you're talking about vodka, I mean alcohol, then it's vodka for me. You know, I vodka straight, vodka and orange, mix. You know, I'm not a big drinker. I don't like beer and all that shit. It don't really. It tastes like shit. If something tastes like shit, why am I going to pay for it or whatever? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, what part of the UK are you from? Again, I said London, so I wrote that down twice for some reason. What hidden talent do you have? Hidden talent. Hidden talent, I would say, is storytelling. Apparently, I've been told I'm very good at telling a story. I've been told, or explaining movies to people if they haven't seen it, and you know, half the time they're laughing their ass off because I tell them right. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's one of those things. It's ironic for someone who don't really or not used to speaking too much. I can tell a story apparently or what have you. I know that's what I've been told. I haven't really got any hidden talents like, oh, I can do a fucking handstand or some outstanding bullshit like that. I don't know. So talking, ironically, I think is my talent. I don't know. Maybe you guys are better of a judge of that than me. Favorite celebrity. Now I was unsure of this as well because celebrities, I don't pay attention to celebrities. If we're in the UK, I look at the celebrities and I don't think they're not really fucking celebrities. Nor do I give a shit about them. Oh, I'm on Made in Chelsea. Oh, I'm on EastEnders. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't care. I don't watch any of that crap. You might, and that's fine. But me, I don't really look at celebrities and idolise them. There's no one I idolise. They didn't do nothing anyway. For example, people made on Chelsea just fuck each other over and over again. I slept with her last night. But I wasn't supposed to sleep with her. I'm currently dating this person. She found out. Oh, are we now? Can we be friends? I really love you. You know, fuck off. Fucking season 6, same bullshit. Fuck off. A lot of old crap. I mean, that's just my opinion. They make me laugh. Uh, I don't really watch a lot of local celebrities, but so I'm going to go with my celebrities, which is in the gaming world, of course. And that's and the voice actor actually is now Richard Epcar, the voice actor of Bato, the first voice actor I really paid attention to. I thought he was fantastic playing his. I loved his character. He's in a lot of animes, including Blood Lad, in one small part of the ending. Or he also plays the Zengetsu in the Bleach series as well. So yeah, Richard Epcar, who I've actually got on Facebook, believe it or not. He's wished me a happy birthday a few times and stuff like that. So yeah, Richard Epcar for me is one. And the second one is Hideo Kojima, the legend, the myth, the everything, man. He's brilliant, obviously, because he makes Metal Gear Solid, and we're looking forward to seeing his new game and stuff like that. So yeah, Hideo Kojima for me is my two celebrities, Richard Epcar and Hideo Kojima. There's probably more in the gaming world, maybe, if I think, you know, maybe again YouTubers, Angry Joe, but other than that, I'm good. Am I married? Again, I don't know why people want to know that, but no, I'm not married. And that was a guy asking that, or at least I believe it was. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. And for that point, I just put on point. I'm actually straight, by the way, just to let you know. Meh. I don't know if you want to know that or not. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know why. I assume it sounds like a guy's name. I don't know. What else is there? Oh, I've got a few more questions. I better check this video before it goes fucked up on me. All right, 8 minutes ain't too bad. Okay. How much do I weigh? Now, I'm not going to say how much I weigh, but this was another question, like I said, overall, but the about my appearance. Again, being 6 foot something, it doesn't matter how much I weigh. I don't weigh that much anyway. I'm not going to go into it like I did in the first bit of the video. But yeah, why you would need to know that or whatever, I don't know why you would even need to know why it's fucking relevant. It's retarded. But anyway, I'm not even going to go into that. What's your favorite anime this season? Interesting question. I don't watch them now. It's interesting here because it is I don't focus on seasons like that. So you'll say, oh, this year or whatever. I don't know because I don't watch them like that. I watch them when they're going over to America, they're dubbed, and then they're ported. That answers the next question, really. Subbed or dubbed? I can watch subbed, but I choose not to because it's a cartoon and I like watching them dubbed in Blu-ray version. So I will wait, I will buy the Blu-ray version. Yes, it takes longer. They've gotten better over the years, but at the same time, I still wait. So the last one I bought was Bloodlad. Future Diaries, they ported over quite quickly, at least compared to waiting years like I have to normally. That is one of them, a series I want to get as well, Future Diaries on Blu-ray, and I'll be watching that. My favorite anime. Oh no, sorry. What got you hooked on anime? Your first anime? Well, my first anime was I watched Tank Police, and then Ghost in the Shell got me really hooked. I loved Ghost in the Shell, my first series, and then you know that's basically what got it started. If I look at the anime around, I got all the Ghost in the Shell, Black Lagoon, Elfen Lied, Toradora. You know, they're recent ones by the way coming out. What is my favorite anime? Has to be Ghost in the Shell and Death Note. Death Note I haven't got on it's on DVD. I sold them recently because it's coming out on Blu-ray on September. I'm hoping to buy that at the particular time. So yeah, so Death Note for me and Ghost of the Shell, my two favorites, along with Elfen Lied. I do love Sword Art Online. They had such a great premise. I know a lot of people hate on it. I loved it. You know, also High School of the Dead, fantastic. Lots of fan service in that. I know a lot of people hate that, but after the fan service died down, I watched it again and again. I was like, this is actually a pretty good fucking story. I'd love to see them finish it. You fucking assholes, finish that shit. Anime doesn't get finished enough, at least in my opinion. So yeah, that's about it really for anime. Toradora is a slice of life or relationship one. I'm not big on relationship ones or love and all that crap. I like comedy ones. That is a fantastic one. That's the best one, Toradora for me, which I absolutely love. Um, High School DxD is another one. They got season 2 of that coming out as well. Attack on Titan I've got, and Ninja Scroll. And there's a bunch of others in there, but I can't be able to go into all of them. But yeah, so I've got a bunch, and I always unbox them for you guys if you you know, watch my unboxings and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to do an unboxing soon of something. Have you been to Scotland? No, I have not been to Scotland. End of story. I haven't been to Scotland. It doesn't really interest me either way. I mean, I live in England. It's not going to be much difference, is it? Other than the accent. That's about it, really. No, but you know, that's just because I live in England anyway. I don't, you know, so no, I haven't been to Scotland. How many? This was the last question that was asked of me. How many subscribers do you want? I would love the more I get, the better. So I would love 100,000, but I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, that's a dream. That's craziness. I'm a realist anyway, and if I got that big, that'd be cool. And so let's just say I want 10,000, right? Or 5 to 10,000. That's what I want. What I will get at this point is 800 to 1,000 right now. I'm hoping maybe I can get over 1,200. I don't know. I have no clue. So, you know, the subscribers were going up. Over the past few days, have been going down. Like, I've been getting less and less and less, but I still got 800 and something at this particular point in time. But yeah, so that's basically. So I'm going to say about 5 to 10,000. But again, as I said, you can't put a number on something that, you know. I mean, it's like how much. It's like asking how much money do you want? $1 million? Well, actually, no. You'd want at least fucking few billion. You know what I mean? Make yourself comfortable. There's no real answer to it. It just depends on how much you're comfortable with. You know what I mean? And with YouTube, it can range from, you know, 10,000 to 100,000. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, that is about it for this Q&A. I've answered about 35, 38 questions, whatever it is. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I might do another one. I hope that got your appetite a little bit interesting, or like your mind working. Hopefully it answered a lot of questions as well for you. Please like the video, share, comment, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, share it as well, so people get to know the real me a little bit. If you feel, you know, that you've got the same interests or what have you, or if there's any questions, drop them in the comment section below. As I said, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That will be in the link in the description below. And I will see you next time on the next video, which might be News Friday. It might be just a gameplay video. I'm unsure. Simulations will continue. I will knock out videos in terms of gameplay the best of my ability based on this fucking card catcher situation. And check out unboxings and stuff like that, maybe coming in the near future. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.